Hi guys, this is Rod. Just wanted to send this out ahead of time before our executive board meeting tomorrow night. Ken's got a part on the agenda for a DOM report. I just wanted to share with you some of the things that are in motion for our churches to hopefully we as an association of churches to help one another better. Evangelism and church growth, or to say the Great Commission work all of us are called to, is definitely what we're about together as an association. I read recently some of our California Southern Baptist Associational missionaries have been writing and sharing thoughts about our work together in our associations, and the purpose of the association is to cultivate and catalyze healthy churches. And I think that's a good purpose statement to work with and build off of. And definitely a healthy church is one that's making disciples, that does lead to producing churches and also leads to transforming communities. So how can we do that? It's definitely not just one thing that we have to do, and definitely in the field of evangelism, it's not just the harvesting work. I remember going through some of the Billy Graham trainings that they said that's only 10%. 90% of the Great Commission work is, the ripping, the plowing, the cultivating, the planting, irrigating, and the more careful cultivating, and then that all ripens towards the harvest, and then bringing it all in. And so all that scope of work is involved in the Great Commission. Well, I wanted to share these trainings that, as far as the evangelism, we can't expect our people to do something we've never trained them in or shown them how. So along with the equipping team and the healthy pastoral team, and then with our missions team, we're going to be sharing more thoughts about how those three teams are going to be combining synergistically to encourage our pastors and churches. Specifically in evangelism, I just wanted to give you, there's 6 trainings. My PhD was in evangelism and church growth, so I've selected 6 things along with the other equipping opportunities that are afforded by our equipping team. But specifically these, I just wanted to share with you ahead of time, and then we'll discuss more how we're going to combine these efforts tomorrow night. Taking fear out of evangelism. That's the number one thing that keeps our members from sharing Christ. And that's a training, and all these 6 trainings are just 30 to 40 minutes. Whenever you want to schedule it to be shared in your church, it can be done as a drop-in on a Sunday night schedule or a Wednesday night schedule, or with your Sunday school workers or other leaders' meetings. They can be worked out according to your schedule and when we're available to come. So taking fear out of evangelism, just giving people the edge and the perspective of how to make it fun and see sharing Christ as being fun. Secondly, reaching postmoderns and millennials. We've definitely got to understand the people of our day and how that informs the effective way to approach them in order to share the gospel. Thirdly, servant evangelism, just practical how-tos that can be used to naturally open doors to sharing Christ and the gospel. Fourth, doing the Great Commission together as a small group Sunday school class as a year-round strategy. And in that training, we share the principles of the 5 W's and how you can implement that into your existing small groups and Sunday school classes, that they as a team can be seeing themselves carry out the Great Commission together and giving them practical insights to do that. And then fifthly, one verse evangelism, just using Romans 6:23 to confidently and clearly share the gospel with someone who doesn't know what a Christian is, but informing them carefully and clearly from Scripture, again, using that one verse. And then spiritual gifts and evangelism. There'll be more trainings that Steve Shoemaker and the equipping team will develop on this, but this is just an overview of an introduction of how and why God's given us spiritual gifts and how they can be used to fulfill our life mission and carrying out making disciples, and how God's wired us to use that gift to leverage it for opening doors to share Christ with others. So again, we'll go into this some more tomorrow night. I just want to give you a heads up in what we'll be talking about in these 6 specific trainings that are available now for our churches to make use of when you want to. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow night. Bye.